Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Welcome. So glad to be here again with all of you, friends of Kardec Radio. Welcome. Here we are, Sunday evening, 6 p.m., our daily 6 p.m. program. And I'm your host for Sunday. My name's Teresa Castro. Welcome, everyone. And if you want to let me know that you're here, go ahead and make a comment. So this evening, before our daily prayer, we have a message from out of the book, Among Brothers in Other Lands. John DeRosa, hello. Thank you for joining. Rogerio Diaz, welcome. Please give me some feedback on the music. It's my first time to have some background music. Let me know if it sounds too loud or you don't hear it. I know if you're listening on a cell phone, sometimes the music cannot be heard. Betsy, hello, welcome, thank you. And Nora Brazil, hello, dear friends. Welcome to you all. And Daisy Galen, thank you so much for signing in. This evening, before our prayer, we have a message out of the book, Among Brothers of Other Lands. This book was psychographed by two mediums, Chico Xavier and Waldo Vieira, by several spirit authors. Hello, Abby Shear, welcome. And this evening, we're going to read from chapter 38. And what we know from this, the preface of this book, that all the even chapters were received by Chico Xavier. And all the odd chapters were received by Waldo Vieira. So this is chapter 38. So this was received by Chico, and the message was given by Ernest O'Brien. And from what I gather, he was as an incarnate, he was a judge for the United States. He was appointed to the Eastern District of Michigan. He lived from 1880 to 1948. He was incarnate, his last incarnation. So the title of the chapter is, thank you, Abby, for the feedback on the music. This is my first time to use the music. It sounds so wonderful when I listen to the other programs. Okay, so the title of this chapter is Labor and Keep Faith. And here we go. Where love is, God is. And where love is, joy is. The highest spirits of life are in harmony with this great design for living. If our way is troublesome and obscure, God's love gives us strength and guidance within. Do you believe in immortality? Then be of good cheer. Believe it or not, you live in the beyond even as you live in your earthly body. Pessimistic man likes to close his eyes to shut out the light and to visualize in darkness. In the world, you have pain and tribulation, but God is on your side. You do not work alone. You know this. A problem becomes difficult only when you suppose it is hard. Visualize a definite goal, exactly what you want to do. Believe in yourself. Help yourself. When you accept God's blessings, life abounds with peace and happiness within us and around us. If you make mistakes, begin again. Be constructively self-critical. Do not disturb yourself. Carry with you joy and strike out ahead. Keep an open mind. Your thoughts are important, very important. There is no darkness with power over light. God speaks to you through voices of good conscience. Be calm, but be active. Do not waste time. Be a volunteer who acts, who gives and receives. Be sure of your effort and give your complete attention to accomplishing it. Help, and you will be helped. Earthly life is a school. In it, there is a lesson for each of us. Be tranquil, labor, and keep faith in God. This was received July 12, 1965 in New York City. And it's another beautiful message. We are reminded here to remember Jesus's teachings to us, that we are to love God above all things and for our neighbor as ourselves. And it is in remembering this that we are truly able to labor and keep faith in God. Without it, it's hard to labor to do good. And of course, there's no faith in God without it. So we're encouraged to think about faith. And we know as Spiritists and in the Spiritist teaching that true faith is unshakable. And if we go to the Gospel according to Spiritism, in chapter 19, numbers 3 and 5, Kardec talks about true faith and some of the characteristics of true faith. He says that faith means confidence in accomplishing something. Faith provides a clearness to enable us to see in thought the end which is intended and the means to reach it. So what we can understand is the beginning of faith is in our thought. We should not confuse faith with arrogance, because this comes from pride. True faith is aligned with humility, that we're trusting more in God than ourselves, remembering that we are only instruments of God, and without God, we can do nothing. True faith is calm, especially during times of struggle. It's a sign of strength and confidence when we remain calm when we're struggling. And he says lastly about how true faith, and when we have true faith and it's directed with our will toward the good, that we can actually have an effect on the universal fluid. And this results in healing, which was mistakenly understood to mean miracles in days prior. But Kardec helps us to understand that miracles were nothing but natural phenomena. And also we should remember Jesus's words to the apostles, that if you could not heal, it was because you did not have faith. So let's remain faithful. Let's roll up our sleeves and keep doing work in the labor of love. And we will head now into our prayer. Close your eyes if you can. Take some nice deep breaths, relaxing the body, relaxing our mind, opening our hearts, knowing, not believing, but knowing that God is truly on our side, that we are all children of God, and that we are here in this school we call Earth to learn. So let us be of good cheer in this learning. We thank Ernest O'Brien, Chico Xavier, for bringing this message to us today and reminding us that labor and good faith will sustain us through these times of struggle, through this time of uncertainty, Let us open our hearts with good vibrations to those who are suffering, that they may feel, if even for a moment, a place of peace and calm and reassurance that all is not lost. Let us pray for our families, our neighbors, our community. Let us pray for world leaders, that they may remember their mission and allow themselves to be guided by love and a sense of universal fraternity. We thank you, Eternal Creator, for this our incarnation, this life we have been given. Let us express our gratitude in actions of harmony and peace, reminding each other that collectively we progress. Let us go forward into our week carrying this message of labor and faith. And sharing it with others, using words only if needed. Thank you, Master Jesus, for showing us how to do this, and all the spirits that have gone before us. We thank you for your ongoing inspiration, encouragement, and hope. And we ask, with gratitude, humility, and respect, to close this prayer session. And so be it. Thank you, dear friends, for praying with me and being here. I would like to also remind everyone that this book, Among Brothers of Other Lands, is also a study led by Angie Stewart of the Miami Inner Light every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, if you'd like to join the study. I also encourage everyone to keep watch on the Kardec Radio program list and join us. Tomorrow is our virtual cares passes every Monday at 6:30. We look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. God bless, and super big hug to you all. Thank you.